Hello everyone, it's Wyman Trades. It's been a while here, so let's do some catching up. Now, it's been a while since I last uploaded a video on the beginner Forex series. That's because I've not been around. I've been up and down for most of it. And the last video we looked at the beginner series, excuse me, was Trendline Trading, okay? And if you followed that content and understood it, I recall telling you guys I'll be showing you what to do when the trend line is broken. Okay, just a quick recap from the last time. We saw how to trade trend lines. Okay, trend line is like that, right? So you have first touch, second touch is right here, and then you look for your trade on the third touch. That's just a recap, okay? And then today we are going to look at what to do when the trend line breaks, and we are going to be looking at the gold charts. I recall, if you're in the Telegram channel, I shared this specific trend line, this one. No, it wasn't this one. It was yeah, this one, from up here. I shared this trend line. If you're in the Telegram community, I shared this trend line. Yeah, it was this one. And I told you guys, okay, I was hoping for a sell, right? Because first, this was our second touch, and this would be our third touch, right? So 1, 2, I was hoping for a sell, and I told you guys the conditions would be met if the trend line wasn't broken. That was yesterday. But the trend line was broken. And what do we do in a case where a trend line is broken? So as you can see, right here we have a broken trend line with momentum to the upside. Now, usually when trend lines break, okay, when you have a trend line like this, I hope you still remember rules of trading trend lines, whereby the next low has to take out the previous one. This low has to take out this one, or that's for the case of a downtrend, or the next high takes out the previous one for an uptrend. So when a trend line breaks, this is what happens. If it breaks, you wait for a retest, and then you trade it the same way. You trade the trend line when it's not yet broken. Okay, for instance, here we have a trend line that is broken, and then the retest is here. We see this H4 coming down to retest, and upon the retest, you still have to wait for breakout confirmations. Now, like I told you guys, H4 you control with M30, so you'd have to drop to M30. Okay, there is your M30. Now you see M30 comes and touches here, and where is the next level for the breakout to happen? It's up here, and then M30 comes, breaks all these levels, and then of course we had news, that candlestick you're seeing. So you just need to find confirmation on any of these gaps, and when you get that confirmation, you take your entry. Okay, you take your entry basing on confirmation. But let's go to M1 and see if we have any, because from this there is still nothing much. That long bearish candlestick is from news. Okay, that's from news. So we would normally use a trend line break for confirmation to enter, And then if you're the high risk type, okay, if you're the type that doesn't really want to wait for confirmation because momentum is already bullish, you could still take your entry around here on this gap here. There, take your entry. Since news brought the market to you, let your stop loss be just, I think, for a trade like this, let me be conservative, 30 pips, okay? And then you target 200, okay? Target 200 pips. That's 160, 180. I think there, that's 200. Yeah, so that should be your trade. Like trading a trend line normally, there has to be a breakout and then you enter. I really doubt if gold is going to come up to down here, but you never know, anything can happen. So on whichever level it gives you the confirmation, take the buys. And yeah, most especially focus on risking small. Don't risk a lot, conserve your capital. Yeah, that's it. So this major push downwards was because of news, and you know the after news effect is always there. So yeah, that's how you trade a broken trend line. Okay, for the last time, you have that that let's say the trend line is broken there, something like that. So here is the pattern for you learners there. Okay, you have a trend line that is broken and then wait for the retest. Same principles, breakout, buy. Now for this buy, hold this buy. Don't hold it forever. You can just target 200 pips, 100 pips, but you keep holding as long as the market is telling you to hold. Okay, but if you sense structure changing, get out of the market. That's it. So on the next video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to combine. Okay, I'll first introduce support and resistance, the basic ones. Okay, if you want to learn SNR the Malaysian way, just drop a comment under the comments of this video, and then you will learn, or join the Telegram channel. So I'll teach you basics of support and resistance, then we shall go on to blend the two, support, resistance, and trend line. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. See you on the next one.